Hey folks, welcome back to our coverage of the GAMA trade show here in Reno 2018. I'm here with Matt Ryan from Busy Air Games. Show us what you brought.
All right, so what we brought today is we brought the new Whistle Stop expansion. That's one of the hottest games of 2017.
Yeah.
So what we have here is an expansion that adds to the center of the board. And one of the coolest things about it is it creates a 3D mountain range in the center of the board that is actually textile, so you go up and you'll come back down. As you're traveling through the mountains, it costs you extra to get your train through there, but you're going to get extra rewards. So you'll see there's upgrades here. There's also special bonuses you get for going through certain spots on there. So one of the other cool things is we also added new upgrades, and between the mountain range and the changes we've made, it actually increases the amount of win conditions the game has.
Okay.
So you have a lot more opportunities on how to win from start to finish.
Great. Well, it looks like the mountain range, you have multiple levels here, right? It's not just one mountain range, and you can go up 3 different levels?
Yeah, so it'll essentially be 3 tiers. So this will be the smallest one, and then the second tier will be a little higher, and you'll see the cost is a little more. And then when you get to the highest point on the mountain, that's when it's going to cost you the most to get your trains through there.
Cool. And this will be available?
We are planning this to be available at Gen Con this year.
Cool.
Yeah.
Great.
It was one of our Gen Con sellouts last year.
Yes, it was. I remember.
Maybe we'll sell out of the expansion this year.
I think it'll be great.
Yeah.
All right, I know a lot of folks are excited about this. Tell us more.
All right, so what we have here is we have Ultimate Werewolf Legacy Edition. So in Ultimate Werewolf Legacy, you're going to be navigating using this leather-bound journal, and it's going to go page by page, and it's going to kind of tell you and show you what's going on. You're going to record everything that's happening in your village, and the village is actually going to change over time. So everything in the village is going to affect what's going on. You're also going to be a member of a family in this one.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're actually going to be a part of a family, and sometimes you'll make decisions as a family, and sometimes you'll make decisions as an individual.
Okay.
But one of the cool things is, as a family, you can gain titles, which gets you special abilities, maybe an extra vote here, maybe the ability to open your eyes and see something that not other players get to see.
Gotcha.
So titles give you something special that kind of add into there. Yeah, we have a lot of the classic roles that are in our game, but we also have a couple new creative ones that are going to be a lot of fun.
What are they?
So we have a lot of, I'm trying to think of, the Leprechaun.
Oh.
He's a really good one. We have the British Soldier. So we have a lot of ones that we're trying to be more creative with and add some more roles so it's a little different. But for people who love Ultimate Werewolf, this is the perfect game.
Yeah.
People who love Legacy games, it's the perfect game. And even better than that, at the beginning of it, it gives you very detailed instructions on how to moderate and how to play. So even if you've never moderated or never played before, you can still pick this up and play it first time, no problems.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, and what's the player count for this?
The player count is going to be 8 players and a moderator.
Okay.
So it can facilitate up to 16 people.
Cool. And what's the game length, and when can people get it?
Okay, so it falls into chapters,
Yes.
and each chapter has 3 sessions, and each chapter has 5 sessions?
Okay.
And then each session has 3 games. And when you play it in a group of sessions, so
Yeah.
you'll play 3 games in a row, it'll take about an hour. The first one might take a little longer, but after that, it's only going to take you about an hour to complete a session. You will want to try to play a session with the same group of people.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But chapter to chapter, it doesn't matter if it's the same group of people. You can bring people in. It gives you instructions on how to bring new characters in and take characters out if people stop
really
wanting to
cool.
play, they're not into it. But yeah, it's really, really flexible. It's probably one of the more flexible Legacy games because it's going to also offer recharge packs. So on our site, you can order it and order up to 2 recharge packs with it. So you can play through this game 3 times when you purchase it the first time and get 3 completely different games.
That's
Yeah,
nice. Yes.
it's really cool.
And when can people get it?
We're going to gun for around Gen Con for it.
Okay, cool. All right. I know I've gotten a lot of people send me stuff about this because I posted some photos, and people are very, very excited. So I think this is going to do well.
Yeah, we did some sneak peeks of stuff on our website a couple months ago, and just did little hints, and then we finally came out with it. So we're really, really proud of what we're doing.
Definitely. All right, what else do you got here for us?
All right, so the last thing we have to show you guys today is actually our newest game. It's Werewords Deluxe Edition.
Yeah.
So you guys have all played Werewords before.
Yep.
You guys have done some good reviews on it. But what this does, it's going to pepper in some roles that you guys may have seen in our one-night games.
Okay.
It also adds some new roles that haven't existed before. So I don't know if you guys have ever been the mayor and been the seer as well, it's kind of a cruddy situation.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so we've even added a role to take care of that called the apprentice. So if the mayor's the seer, the apprentice steps into the role. We've added another role called fortune teller, who's kind of like Vanna White. She's going to release, she'll know a couple of the letters in the word, the first letter of each word. She won't know what the word is.
Right.
So she has an inkling of what it is, but not quite as powerful as the seer. With all these new roles in the game, it gives it such a strong ability to balance. So if you're playing and the werewolves are winning every time, you throw in a couple different roles. If you're playing and the villagers are winning every time, you just keep mixing it up. And it gives it so much more customization, which, I mean, between the adding custom words lists and doing all the other things, Werewords is just a very customizable game.
Absolutely. And this is the deluxe version you're saying?
This is the deluxe version. And one of the other cool things is it's going to play 2 to 20 people.
Wow.
So you can sit down and play it with just one other person, or if you have a big room full of people, you break it out, and it's good to go.
Yeah. Great. Well, do you have anything else that you want to tease or tell us about?
We do have some things coming down. We're going to have a collector's edition of Suburbia. So Suburbia is one of our greatest titles.
Right.
So we're going to put some focus in and do a really nice collector's edition.
Cool.
We also have a one-night board game coming down.
Oh, really? Tell us more about that.
Yeah, I can't tell you more about that. That's all I want to tell you about
all right.
But you'll have tokens, and your token will have a role, and it will change. So you'll be moving around, and your token's role will be changing like it would in one night. So it's got the aspect of one night, but an actual board game component to it.
Great. Well, thanks much for joining us today.
No, thank you guys. I hope you guys have a great GAMA. I'm having a great one.
All right, folks, stay tuned for more coverage.